The Cat Who Taught Zen. Far from here, there was a city. It sat upon the shore of a great river and was home to many thousands of people. But this story is not about people. This tale is about a cat, and on this cold autumn night, he is sheltering from the rain with his very good friend, the rat. Rain spilled from the rooftops and bubbled down the gutters. The people of the city hunched their shoulders against the downpour and hurried to their homes. The cat watched them. After a while, he turned to the rat and said, "I have been searching for many years, but there is still so much I don't understand." "And what is it you're looking for?" asked the rat. The cat sighed. "I wish I knew. Peace? Acceptance? Perhaps a way to make sense of the world." "Nothing too difficult then," said the rat, smiling kindly. "But maybe I can help. I have heard that far from here, deep within the maple forest that soothes the valley, there is a single ancient pine tree, and one who sits within its bough will attain a peace and understanding like no others." "Really?" asked the cat. The rat nodded. "Then my path is clear. I will leave at once." And bidding his friend farewell, he dropped soundlessly from the wall and followed the old road that led out of the city and toward the valley. The cat traveled for many hours. As dusk fell across the land, he saw the glow of firelight coming from a distant cave. He was saddened and cold and decided to take a chance. The cat peered cautiously into the cave. To his surprise, a hare was drying himself by the fire. "Oh, hello," said the hare, a little startled. "Come and join me. What's bringing you out here?" Cat gratefully seated himself by the fire. "I am a spiritual traveler," he said. "I seek the ancient pine that grows amongst the maples." "Really?" said the hare. "And what brought you to follow this path?" The cat thought for a moment. "I suppose it started many years ago, when I was just a kitten. Once a year, a wise dragon would visit the village where I live. The dragon would talk with anyone who came to see him and offer guidance and wisdom. I loved to visit him every day, but back then I was mischievous, and each time I want to see the dragon, I couldn't help but steal something, a plum, some incense, and on one occasion, I ashamed to say his beautiful treasure belt. One day, when I went to see the dragon, he was gone, and in his place, there was a small scroll with my name on it. Dear kitten, I very much enjoy our conversations. I know we will meet again. Please don't forget to oil the bell now and then. It will rust in this misty valley. Ever your friend, Dragon." Well, as you can imagine, I was overcome with guilt, but more importantly, I couldn't believe how kindly the dragon was treated me, even though he knew all along I had been stealing from him. This act of forgiveness had a profound effect on me. It showed me how, without preaching, another's action can inspire change in those around them. I became determined to continue the dragon's good work. That is how I came to follow this path. "I see," said the hare. "So, What did you do to start following the teachings of the dragon? Well, I started slowly, said the cat, and I made many mistakes. But I think there are a few things which have made a real difference to me. Please share, said the hare. The cat pondered a moment. Well, he said, I still visit the dragon every year, and each time he shares something with me that changes the way I think. So I would have to say the first thing would be to keep learning. New ideas can help us grow and avoid repeating the same mistakes. It's easier to learn when you realize life is always trying to teach you something. Spend time in silence, appreciate nature, be mindful, and seek peace. Nature has no words, but is it trying to tell you something? I once heard someone say, it was not the journey or the destination that matter most, but the company. Spend time with those who bring out the best in you. What if you have no one? Asked the hare. Wherever we go, we are our own companion, said the cat. And that is why we must try to be a good friend to ourselves and treat ourselves with gentleness. After all, we are the one we spend the most time with, and we have a habit of taking our own opinion very seriously. Kindness and gratitude are two qualities I found difficult to learn, but they can help us in so many ways. They cost nothing, but their value cannot be overstated. If you knew how much kindness could change your life, you would practice it at every opportunity. And of course, if your kindness does not include yourself or does you find difficult, is it incomplete? The two animals spoke long into the night until, at last, they fell asleep around the dying embers of the fire. Morning broke across the mountains, but when the cat finally awoke, the hare was gone. In his place, there was some food carefully wrapped in a leaf. The cat smiled and gratefully ate the hare's generous gift.